What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And first off, I just want to say I will be covering Tekken 6 after Tekken 5. A lot of people want to see me revisit Tekken 6. It is gonna happen, so rest assured. And I also want to say thanks for 80,000 subs. It's a huge honor and privilege that so many people want to listen to me talk about Tekken. It's quite incredible, thank you very much. And today I'm gonna talk a little bit about Devil Jin, who was top tier, amazingly strong in Tekken 5. He was probably top 6 because, as I've said in multiple videos, there were many broken characters in Tekken 5, and you started to realize that yourselves, seeing some of the YouTube comments. And yeah, that was how they balanced Tekken 5. They made a lot of characters over the top. Devil Jin, as strong as he is, and I'm gonna show you guys, very strong, he made it to top 6 according to most people. But he was the strongest Mishima. He's always the strongest Mishima. For some reason, Bandai Namco always want to see this guy on top. His playstyle is very all-round, the gameplay, which is great in Tekken. It's good being able to do most of the stuff well, but the thing is, he always had some over-the-top stuff either way. So always incredibly strong. If I was gonna bet on Devil Jin in Tekken 8, I would say he's probably gonna be top tier again. He's probably gonna be the strongest Mishima. It says a lot that Heihachi and Kazuya get a shitload of buffs in Tekken 7 for Season 2, but we're still below Devil Jin. So what the hell happened to the balancing in original Tekken 7, where Devil Jin is super strong and Heihachi and Kazuya are pretty far below? Yeah, he's just always the strongest Mishima. And yes, Tekken 5, no exception. I'm gonna go into the details here, but very important, and I love that Kudans always gets credit for, he sticks to his guns. He always plays Devil Jin. He will never give up on that character. And it's like, well, there's not a whole lot to give up on. He's always for sure top tier. But a big medal to, a medal of honor to Kudans for sticking with Devil Jin. So, an important move, of course, is the electric to all of the Mishimas. In Tekken 5, Devil Jin's electric had the biggest hitbox, bigger than Kazuya and Heihachi. It actually tracked quite a lot. You want to pressure with the electric, with dash electrics. Is it important for tracking? You bet your ass it is. And Devil Jin's tracked the most. Not a small detail. His while standing 2 is 1 frame faster than in Tekken 7. So that made his 50-50 scarier. It did more damage as well, because in Tekken 7 he can't bound after his while standing 2. There are no bounds in Tekken 5, so he just did his staple, and it did pretty much half-life. So while standing 2 was deadlier in damage, and it was 1 frame faster. Feels good, right? And we're gonna combine that with his 50-50. If you thought Devil Jin's 50-50 in Tekken 7 was good, boy, oh boy, you should have tried Tekken 5 a million years ago. Yeah, I'm that old. But as I said, you know, while standing 2, more damage than in Tekken 7, and his hell sweep, yeah, boy, oh boy, look at this. This is 44 damage. We could even clean hit with, okay, I can't run electric, it seems. We could even clean hit for more damage. This is 48 damage in a game where people can take 145 damage. This is a third of your health bar. Tekken 7 Devil Jin Hell Sweep doesn't even come close to this damage. Nowhere near. So again, his 50-50 is scarier in Tekken 5. It's actually much scarier. And I also want to show in Tekken 7, you know, if his Hell Sweep, I mean, if you get while standing to that wall, big damage. If I get Hell Sweep at the wall, in Tekken 7 I get back 4. In this game he gets a full wall combo for 62. You see, it's almost half-life. I mean, you were never safe from huge damage from Devil Jin in Tekken 5. So I'm just trying to stress his damage. I'm gonna show, thanks for giving me this tip, by the way. I can actually position reset in Tekken 5 by going into the command list and out. But let's see, I land on electric. 111 damage. enormous damage, and it was so consistent. As I've said, as you see in my Tekken Kazuya video in Tekken 5, it's kind of hard to juggle in Tekken 5. It was much more strict, the timing in this game. But Devil Jin's combo was so easy. So easy, and did half-life. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. That's what Kudan said. I'll take it. I'll take the half-life damage. And also, you know, his wall combo. So damaging. And so reliable, I was gonna say, but it just dropped. There we go. 64 damage, health bar disappears, and wall combos were much harder to do in this game because they would hit the wall and then immediately slide down. So you had, it's not like in Tekken 7 where someone hits the wall and it's like they're glued onto the wall, you know, for 3 seconds. Not like this, not like that in Tekken 5. So, for example, with Kazuya, it could be hard to do his wall combo, but with Devil Jin, his wall combo actually started with a low. He very much benefited from this, and this combo was often very, very reliable, and it just did more damage than a lot of other characters' wall combos. It just did. So, his damage output, I'm just trying to say in as few words as possible, he was a monster. And as you saw, his 50-50 was monstrous. Much worse than in Tekken 7. And for example, you know this douchebag gimmick Devil Jin and Kazuya has? It's the strongest gimmick Kazuya has, if you ask me, in Tekken 7. Well, in Tekken history. It's the short unblockable, where you don't hold. Just spin one lap. It recovers much slower here. And it's very hard to get a wall combo afterwards with Kazuya. You get like a stomp, not a lot of damage. But of course, as I described, Devil Jin's wall combo, it starts very fast and starts with a low. So he actually gets a full combo here. 81 damage from that short, fast unblockable. Always, always a reliable damage monster. And also... and of course, you know, for his 50-50, sure, he doesn't have the upward 4, which is a key move in Tekken 7, but he always had the safe, and I think this is only -4 on block, the safe down 1, which in this game guarantees a CD3 for 45 damage. Again, a third of your health bar. So, yeah, no slouch on the safe mid department here, either. And his down forward 1-2 recovers faster. Yes, it recovers faster if you dash out of it with forward. This was nerfed after Tekken 5 DR because it made his pressure too crazy. So down forward 1-2, great move in Tekken 7, crazy in Tekken 5, crazy. You could even do a very interesting combo where this was more reliable in Tekken 5 DR, but I'm gonna try and do it here. Let's see. You would do a hell sweep, down forward 1-4 into down forward 1-2. It's very unreliable in Tekken 5. But if the down forward 1-2 connects, this was the staple in Tekken 5 DR. Watch old Kudan's videos, and this is all he does. Wow, it's super unreliable in 5. Okay. Okay, I dropped the last part. I'm sorry. There we go. That's guaranteed for pretty much half-life. That's guaranteed. The down forward 1-2 recovers so quickly that you can dash out of it and hell sweep the grounded opponent. People were grounded for a longer time after a spike knockdown in Tekken 5. But again, just absurd damage and pressure. And he had a move. Oh wait, you know what? We gotta talk about the laser cannon as well. And back 4. I'll start with back 4. Safe on block, just like in Tekken 7, but it gives you more damage on counter hit in this game. It gives a half-life combo. Bam, half-life. Cooldowns like to do down forward 1-2 afterwards into a guaranteed hell sweep, or he would do into Oki. Oops. bad. Boom, boom, boom. What am I doing? You know what? I'm gonna switch to player 2. Thank you. What he would do is, if they tried to dodge the guaranteed hell sweep, he would dash into a while standing 4, and that would catch people trying to stand up. And he would reset the situation with another downward 1-2. And that could go on forever. So back 4, very strong. It also hits grounded in this game as well, from specific angles. It whiffs sometimes, even in Tekken 7. So that's not... The whiff you just saw there, it can happen in Tekken 7 as well. It's not just me just recording a YouTube video, you know, where everything fails as usual. But laser cannon was completely broken in Tekken 5. If this version of the laser cannon was in Tekken 7, I mean, you know how good this move is and how spammable it is in Tekken 7. I mean, cooldowns, good luck seeing a round where he doesn't use that move. That's how you lock people down with Devil Jin. Great tracking move. The second hit in Tekken 7 is -12, so you're very punishable. In this game, the second hit on block, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's -3. I think it's -3. So not only is it safe, but you can actually keep up pressure somewhat afterwards. You can quickly sidestep afterwards and see if your opponent does anything. And linking multiple of these together, not a very bad idea. Look at the block stun on King Bear. You see that block stun? All the hits are safe. So laser cannon was incredibly spammable, and yeah, just one of the absolute best moves. On counter hit, it would give this stun. If it didn't break that stun, you see, the stun is still there even on the second hit. Yeah, I mean, you can probably imagine, like, if the stun isn't broken by holding forward, opponent dies. Oh, he died. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I also want to cover, this is a move that was completely removed. It was very, very good, also spammed like fucking crazy. And it's back 1. It's a really cool looking karate chop mid, which is safe on block, and on hit gave an enormous +5. You see that stun? Ah! And afterwards, remember, it's completely safe. So on hit, you can actually hold down forward. Well, you can always hold down forward, even on block. And he will immediately transition into a crouch dash. So what happened on hit was, you had to take a mix-up. You could either do the hell sweep. You see, they can block this, so it's not guaranteed. It says combo, but it's not. But it shows you how quickly afterwards he would attack after the +5. So all they could do afterwards was guess. And you could, this is the easy version of while running free. So instead of pressing forward, forward, forward free, you can still do this with Devil Jin. You do a crouch dash and press up forward free. And you will get an immediate while running free. It's a super fast while running free. Cooldowns would spam this a lot because if people dick jab after back 1, if they block it, the while running free would crush them, of course. And on block, you just got enormous pressure. Look at this, +7. So back 1 was a beast of a move. And of course he had a wall splatting downward 1-2. Oh shit, you gotta dash forward. This is another wall combo. It does just as much as the one I've showed you before, but this one is slightly more reliable after a wall splat. So 1-1-2 wall splat. Boom boom. So yes, all of this combined made sure Devil Jin was a huge threat, strongest Mishima, a pure monster, but in a game full of monsters, he made it to top 6, and that's it. But yeah, make no mistake, this Devil Jin in Tekken 7, he puts Tekken 7 Devil Jin to shame, absolutely. So that is Devil Jin and Tekken 5. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for listening to me and have a nice day.